Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing Jeremiah 39 to 41. So remember at the end of yesterday's passages, Jeremiah warned King Zedekiah in a private meeting that if he surrendered to Babylon, all would go well with him and that Jerusalem wouldn't be burned. And if he didn't surrender, he would still fall to the hand of Babylonians anyway, and Jerusalem, would be burned. Zedekiah refused to heed Jeremiah's warning, being more afraid of his fellow Jews than of God. Burr, burr, burr. Spoiler alert, wrong thing to do, buddy. Wrong thing to be afraid of. As a result, Zedekiah saw all of his sons killed by the Babylonians before having his own eyes taken out and being hauled off to Babylon blind. So do we fear God more than we fear man? Or do we, like King Zedekiah, fear man more than God? Today's passage really gives us warning about the dangers of fearing man over the Lord. And after the crazy plagues and bloody rivers and locusts and killing of Egyptian children, we should all find this a no-brainer. And yet, many of us don't. In the 9th year of King Zedekiah's reign, King Nebuchadnezzar, I realize how ridiculous I sound. Nebuchadnezzar, that's what we're going with. King Nebuchadnezzar, he comes to take Jerusalem, and 2.5 years later, the city fell. Now, to steer clear getting bummed out about the amount of death that I imagine took place during this time, I kind of want to go back and focus on a few reminders of what's going on here. So, King Zedekiah, in case we didn't talk about this way back, was made king by King Neb a decade ago, the last time King Nebuchadnezzar took over Jerusalem. After capturing Jerusalem and deposing of its current king Joachim, we hear about it in Kings and Chronicles. He puts this king in place. Nebuchadnezzar installed Joachim's uncle Mattanahu, renaming him Zedekiah, as a vassal king in 597 BC. A vassal king is a king who basically kind of gets the job from a superior power, in this case, King Nebuchadnezzar, and he's obligated to serve the one who appoints him. So basically, King Zed was meant to be a puppet king, for lack of a better terms, but instead, Zedekiah not only stopped paying tribute to Babylon, but also entered an alliance with Pharaoh Hophra of Egypt against King Nebuchadnezzar. The only reason why King Neb made King Zedekiah a king to begin with, according to the theologians, is to ensure that Judah's loyalty and to prevent further rebellions or alliances against Babylon. God used King Nebuchadnezzar here, because of course Neb has reason to attack, but seriously, how many times did Jeremiah deliver a message from God to King Zed indicating that Jerusalem will be handed over to the king of Babylon, who will burn it down and take Zedekiah captive? So what will it take to make us fear the Lord over man? I mean, Jeremiah says, God says this will happen, and then it happens. How are you not more afraid of God than man? Give that some thought today. This ridiculous fear of man over God that we humans have. Your fate, it looks like from today's passages, kind of depends on it. Yikers. That's heavy. Okay, let me tell you something awesome in closing. King Neb, he calls for Jeremiah to be given whatever he wants and be free to roam and do as he pleases, which to me is just another proof that if we worship during the rain, the rainbow at the end will be ours. Oh, I like that. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Tomorrow we're digging into Jeremiah 42 to 44 if you want to read ahead. I hope you have a blessed day. Please comment if you took something else away from these chapters, and don't forget to say your prayers.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.